What's going on, everybody? This is Dark Hour 717, and just a bit of an update. Figured do a little update here. We've got some interesting notes from the 3.12 patch E that is still with Avocity right now, and currently hoping that sometime in the next week or so we might see that get released to Wave 1. But just wanted to give you guys an update. Don't forget, hit the subscribe and the like button. Also follow us on Twitch. We do streaming every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday from 7 p.m. on. So with these patch notes, what we actually have going on here, the testing focus is going to be on the Reputation T1, as well as with the Space Station Refinery decks, the planetary visual improvements, the restricted area reworks that I mentioned before, as well as the Lagrange point, spacescaping updates, elevator panels, multi-tool, mining UI, the new weapons that are coming in with the A03 sniper rifle and the Bearing FS9 LMG. Right now, some other issues going on. They do have an issue where going to Area 18 or getting out of bed there is causing people to crash to desktop in a just ongoing loop. You have to do a character reset to get it to stop doing it and go somewhere outside of Area 18. So right now, Area 18 is kind of off limits until they get that worked out. There's also a chance a player will not be able to interact with Habdoors or Moby-Glass when loading in or respawning. The map also is not loading correctly, meaning that when you get in, you could fall right through the planet, which is something we have seen at other times. But that is a known issue that they're working on. That and the rest stop elevators are duplicating. We've all seen that, I'm sure, at this point. And when you're in EVA, if you need to suicide to reset yourself, it's not allowing you to do that either. Some of the new features they're working on, like I mentioned, the Reputation T1. It's a system that they'll introduce with the foundation for the reputation added to the game to track a player's relationship with various entities, NPCs, organizations, and such. And the reputation is going to be stored in the long-term persistence so that as it goes through database wipes, character resets and such, you're not going to lose that reputation that you built up, and that will come into play with different things, especially with the bounty hunting that we'll discuss here in a second. Mission giver reputation, all the mission givers except for Rudo, due to a technical issue, because he's a hologram, have been updated to use the new reputation system. Doing missions for these mission givers will actually enable, as you succeed, in gaining bigger rewards from them, and get other other missions that somebody with a lower reputation would not be able to. Playing different lines of dialogue based on your performance would make them react appropriately, and if you fail too much, they will fire you. So you can lose your job in this game. So if you don't do good enough and you don't have successful missions, you will be fired. They will also, if they fire you, refuse to give you any future missions for a 24-hour period. So even if you get fired, wait a day, you'll be able to come back and start over, but you are starting over from the beginning and rebuilding that reputation that you had built up. Now, the bounty hunter and assassination missions. Many of the bounty and assassination mission chains have been updated to use the new reputation system, and with this, the bounty missions are split into being given by 3 different separate organizations, each having their own reputation, all preside over a parent bounty hunters guild. So we'll now have a guild in there that will be managing those bounty assignments. As you increase your reputation with the guild and its subsidiaries, you're going to unlock certification missions. When you complete the certification missions, you'll unlock a new tier of higher difficulty, higher payout bounty missions. And if you have a high enough reputation with any of the subsidiaries or such, they will offer you missions from that tier for you. Also, if you watch your UEC when you complete the bounties, you'll notice that some of them are going to give you a little extra money. I'm assuming it's money, UEC, that they're going to give you if you're at a high enough reputation with them. And it's going to be one of the perks that they're looking to put into it as the game goes forward. Assassination missions have all the same features, but there's only one organization for those, and a one-man operation runs that by going by the name of Vaughn. So other things that they're looking at with locations, the unrefined ore selling kiosk locations, they're looking at that and doing those. They're also doing polish on different planetary shading and lighting and such. For the gameplay, EVA binding and control QL is set. Added roll inversion. They removed the strafe inversion settings from the key bindings, and they removed unused pitch actions in EVA action. Added the 100 series to the available ships to buy in game. So you can now buy the Origin 100 series at New Deal or Astro Armada, or Teach's. Probably going to be limited to Astro Armada or New Deal, or both of those. They actually removed the eject default binding from the flight sticks and the game pads. They did bring the Mercury Star Runner hull strength more in line with the ship of its class. Now they also increased the fuel economy of the Nomad and the Mercury Star Runner. The Nomad has doubled, and the Mercury Star Runner has tripled its fuel capacity. So you'll see that I think you'll be much more satisfied with the amount of fuel consumption and time that takes before you have to worry about running out of that fuel. So some other things that they did work on. Party launching from the main menu will now correctly pull members into the server. Another thing that they did state that they worked on and have corrected was the issue that not all party members have the gamer tag on their party members. So there is a note that that has been fixed, which is one I've seen and been dealing with for several months now. I get like a gamer tag once a month if I'm lucky, and it will last until my first death and then go away. A lot of you may have heard me be excited when I can actually see one, but they state that they did fix that issue. They also fixed an issue with that was causing players to take collision damage when entering ships from EVA, which I do a lot. I can't seem to stay on my feet when I'm trying to enter a ship coming in from EVA. You'll also be able to sell the unrefined ore at kiosks now. They also should now be able to see the correct cost when expediting a Nomad insurance claim, and then you'll be able to pick up a dead body AI with the tractor beam. So that was one thing that they were having some issues with that tractor beam function. They did get that working to where you can pick up the body, place it wherever you want to place it. The multi-tool, they fixed the issue where the multi-tool UI was getting stuck in the tether braking state if triggered while grappling. And then attempting to sell minerals in prison will no longer result in a processing screen and then a transaction failed message. So it looks like for those who spend time in Klesher, you're going to be able to knock your time down a little bit more by mining those minerals again and trading those in. I didn't see any note as far as the keypad issues that they're having with the fan. I did the video on the Klesher escape, and 3 previous times when I ended up in there, got the code, went to go use the keypad, and the keypad wouldn't register the entry, and I couldn't do an escape, couldn't do minerals to knock my time down or anything. So basically made it to where it was got to turn it off and wait till tomorrow to get back on, because there was no way I was getting out or earning my way out of prison with the time length that I had on my sentence. So it looks like they at least fixed the mining portion of it, but no word that I can see as far as the keypad issue with that. They also fixed an issue causing the mole mining turrets to lock up and not move if they were powered off and back on. And you should now be able to rent items or components with accrued REC in the Arena Commander and Star Marine. Not real up to date on the Arena Commander or the Star Marine. It's not a game mode that I play much. I'm really excited to once they get Theaters of War in there, because that's one that I definitely do want to try to place them and check that out. They also have a note that harvestable asteroids at Arc L1 should now spawn as entities, meaning that you'll be able to do some of that mining out at Arc L1 now. And they also fixed an issue with the arc light pistol battery not showing, or showing in the multi-tool attachment slot instead of in the weapon slot where it was. Of course, they also fixed a back-end server crash and several other client and server crashes on top of that. So some interesting notes and some good notes to actually hear coming out of this, that there's some issues that have been going on long term that they're finally getting around to fixing, as well as looking at the patch and fixing issues that have come up with the patch itself. I'm excited for 3.12. There's rumor it may be tomorrow, as early as tomorrow. I haven't seen anything to back that up, but I would expect possibly in the next 7 days. The PTO is out for Wave 1. I'll definitely be getting on and doing some streaming, as well as probably some videos once the PTU comes out. Usually I'll go straight to the PTU and play that until the release to live, get used to the new systems and check everything out. I'm excited about definitely the landing. Splines will be gone from Area 18 and Hurston. Those got to be more annoying than everything. Excited about being able to actually see the gamer tags for the people in my org and throughout the team that I'm playing with, as well as a number of these other things. Interested in seeing some of these new weapons too. Definitely not a huge sniper rifle issue, but got Cryo in our org who loves the sniper rifles. I know he's excited about the AO3. I like the GP33 grenade launcher myself. That's one I've been having a lot of fun with. But yeah, definitely some positive things. We're still looking at the 400i. I'm sure everybody's seen the pictures by now. I had one on one of my last videos when I did the Klesher escape. And that actually looks like a ship I'm excited to try out. It's sharp looking, and it looks like it's going to be fun. Not sure what they're going to be pricing it at yet, based on the fact that it's going to be between the 350 and the 600. My best guess would probably be 225 to 250 range. But definitely going to fly that as, you know, being a subscriber. I'm able to get it for a little bit of time in the PTU in the first week after its launch before I make my decision and make sure that, you know, if I'm going to pledge it, you know, get a chance to fly it and see if I'm going to like it. So, hope this was information you found useful. Remember, give a like, subscribe, follow me on Twitch, join us on the streaming, join Amarok's Fang org. We're taking all applicants. We definitely want to build things up and have some org events and do some different things there, as well as we're going to be doing another giveaway come February 1st. We'll be taking entries over the month of January and giving something away February 1st. Leave a comment. Let me know what you guys would like to get as a contest prize. Typically needs to be under $100 available from the pledge store, and something that I can obtain so that we can hand that out to some new subscribers, or, you know, even already subscribed people. Everybody will be eligible to enter and have a chance to get that. Had a lot of fun giving away the Gray Cat Rock, but thanks again for listening. Hope this was useful information. Hit that subscribe, that like, and notification. And everybody have a wonderful day. Thank you.